Hello everyone, welcome to English for You channel. In today's lesson, I would like to show you about the way how to use zero conditional. And so when do we use zero conditional? You will know it in this video. Actually, they have zero conditional, first, second, and third. The last one is mid conditional. But the first I would like to show you only one conditional. So what is the conditional that I show you is zero conditional. So when do we use zero conditional and how do you use it? Please take a look on this video. This zero conditional sentence, like all other conditionals, consists of two clauses, if clause, and the last one is main clause. So you have to make it together, become one conditional. You call it zero conditional. So we use the same verb form in each clause of zero conditional. The present simple tense, if clause plus if clause have if plus subject plus present simple, and in main clause they have subject plus present simple. So it means that you have to use if clause and main clause here. And if clause they have a form like if plus subject and plus present simple, and in main clause they have subject plus present simple. So you have to make it together. So now please take a look on the example. If you heat the water 200 degrees, it boils. So this is true. This is a fact. If you do it, if you do the conditional here, the result will happen as what the if clause proof. Okay, so when do we use first zero conditional? Zero conditional is used to talk about the things which are always or usually true, scientific facts, general trust, etc. For example, number one, if you cross an international deadline, the time changes. So if you do this one, if you do this, the conditional here, so the result will happen to what the conditional proof, or what the if clause tell. Explanation: this always happen every time you cross the deadline. One more example: if you dive to 10 meters under the waters, the pressures increase to 2 atmosphere. So this is, we can say, this is the result if you do the if clause here. The main clause will happen whenever you do this if clause. But you have to know that if you use zero conditional, you have to use if plus present simple and what, and in main clause they have a present simple. One more. This is basically always true. The pressures of 10 meters over 3 equal 1 atmospheres. One more. Phosphorus burn if you expose it to the air. This is in scientific. If you do it, if you expose the phosphorus to the air, it will burn. You can test it in the lab. If you're not clear about this one, you can do it in the lab. As someone, you can watch a Chinese movie when the star. Sometimes they go to the cave and they have one thing. After they open the cover, the fire burn. So this one is kind of prosperous as well. You can notice this one, or you can do a test by yourself at the lab. Know that most conditional sentence will mean the same if when is used instead of if. So I mean that you can use when instead of the word if. This one example: if you heat the water 200 degrees, it boils. When you heat the water 200 degrees, it boils. So both of them you can use it one whatever you want. So it's not wrong. It is correct. Both are correct. But if you use like this, if when you get this exercise right, you have a good brain. It proves that you have a good brain. If here prove that you have a good brain. When will make you have a good brain. So this one we cannot use when. You have to omit when. Now go to comma slice. The comma rule that we use it in conditional. When the if clause comes first, a comma is used. Take a look. If you heat the water 200 degrees, comma, it boils. So what I mentioned is when the if clause here comes first, you have to use comma. If clause plus comma plus main clause. When the if clause comes second, a comma is not used. The water boils if you heat it 200 degrees. So if you use as this one, you do not use comma. This is a comma rule in all conditional. The form have main clause plus if clause, no comma. But if clause, if clause first, you have to use comma. Okay, so now I want you to practice a little bit about this one, about first conditional. So they ask 10 questions. The first one, 10 exercises. Condition, conditional, and result. Water boil if you what? Which one did you choose to complete here? I would choose if you heat it 200 degrees Celsius. Yes, correct. Number 2, if you mix red and white. So what is the answer? Do you list to get or what? Or become what? Which one that you choose it? You got headache, you got pink, right? I would choose this one. Yes, you get pink. Number 3, if you leave it in the sun. So what is it? I choose this one. Yes, the bird melts if you leave it in the sun. Number 4, if blah blah blah, take aspirin. If what? If you got headache, right? Yes, if you got headache, take aspirin. Aspirin here is a kind of medicine that make you better after you. If you get headache, you can take the aspirin. It make you better and cure. Number 5, if what? If you add sugar, it tastes sweet. Number 6, if you got near its food when it eating. Yes, the last, a dog bites if you go near its food when it eating. Number 7, if you pull a cat tail, It scratch you, right? It scratch you. Yes, it scratch you. Number 8. Number 8. You have more chance of being killed if you don't wear a seat belt. So for example, when you try a car and you don't wear a seat belt, you have more chance of being killed by an accident or something else. Number 9. If you press the button, what is it? The CD player come on. Yes, correct. The CD players come on. The last one, homework. Farmer gets very angry if you leave gate open in the countries. Okay, everyone. Thank you very much for your watching, and I hope you enjoy my video about the conditional. The first video I show only one conditional, is 0 conditional, and I will add more conditional to the last video. Okay, thank you very much for your watching. Goodbye.